say I want to see. What do you say? This is not a telescope, it's a telephone? You're very clever this morning, ain't it? Well, do me a favor. Hang a small piece of crepe on your nose. Your brains are dead. And if I have any more of your impertinence, I'll speak to the manager about you. I say, oh, I'm speaking to the... Oh, you're the manager. I beg your pardon, much obliged. Say, Mr. Manager, I rang up to tell you that I'm your tenant, Cohen. I say I'm your tenant, Cohen. I ain't going. I'm stopping here. I'm your tenant, not Lieutenant Cohen. I want to tell you that last night the wind came and blew down the shutter outside my house. And I want you to send... I say last night the wind came... The wind. Not the devil, the wind. The wind. But you know, but... Like that. Well, that blew my shutter down. Outside my...
Mama, you ain't gonna keep this shit together with Gator gone.
I guess Charlie Parker. Charlie Parker.
You're, what? Haitian, Puerto Rican?
No, I was born here, but my mother's first generation Puerto Rican. My father comes from here.
You feel that that's in your art?
Genetically?
Yeah,
I guess so.
culturally, from your...
Culturally.
I mean, for instance, Haiti is, of course, famous for its art.
Yeah, that's why I said genetically, but I've never been there.
Yeah.
And, and I grew up with, pretty typical American background,
In
television mostly.
no Haitian primitives on your wall?
At home?
At home?
Haitian primitives, like people?
No. I mean, paintings.
No, just, the typical prints, if you find anything in America. Well, some homes are there. But nothing really special.
Yeah. And, so, you wouldn't really attribute anything in your work to those roots?
Probably the frustration of the way I grew up, probably that's the main thing.
You think there's frustration in that?
I went to school, over and over again. I went to the movies once in a while.
And so you started drawing as a way of...
Well, no, I always enjoyed drawing. I couldn't really do anything, So once I left home, so I started doing like drinking and throwing bottles and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and drawing on the streets.
Yeah.
Which was and that was rooted in a frustration.
I'd say so.
And does that spirit carry over into your paintings? Do you think?
Well, I hope so. I just think I was getting soft.
Genetically better than white musicians.
But they play different. White musicians seem to lag. I don't know why.
Does black musicians perform?
It's not
that easy to say that. Because you came out of slavery, you played the beat.
And don't intend to
bola, bebo, kaya tadi. Wow. Wow. Squad, nigga, you wanna get down, nigga? You wanna buck, my nigga? So, great bomb. Once I get some fucking good shoes that fucking take impact well, not these right here. You see that?
Hi there. Thanks for holding.
Yeah, that's all right.
We'd like to ask your opinions on the $5 presentation for the music of the 70s, and it'll only take a moment of your time. Good for you. First of all, how would you rate the program of the music of the 70s? Would you say it was excellent, very good, or poor? What is your opinion of the host of more of the music of the 70s, Dick Clark? The host of more of the music of the 70s, Dick Clark. Would you say he was excellent, very good, or poor? Fair. What is your opinion of the music being presented by more of the music of the 70s? Excellent, very good, fair, or poor? Just your general opinion on the music being presented on the music of the 70s. Now I'm going to read you a list of words, and for each word, tell me whether it is very descriptive, somewhat descriptive, or not at all descriptive of more of the music of the 70s, alright? Alright, the first word is entertaining. Would you say that entertaining is very descriptive, somewhat descriptive, or not at all descriptive of the show?
That is very descriptive.
Alright. Next word is informative. Would you say that is very descriptive, somewhat descriptive, or not at all descriptive of the show?
Informative? No, not at all descriptive.
Alright. The next word is funny.
control mean? We can have that question answered, and we can address the big news of the day. Thousands of Iraqi Kurds just launched a ground offensive in Iran with former Special Envoy to Ukraine and Russia, Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg. General, thanks for being with us here today. Let's start with the air. As the Secretary describes, it is complete control. He says, I hope you understand what that means. Can you help us understand what that means?
Sure, well, thanks for being here today. I really do appreciate it. Look, I've been putting this supremacy, and now they get to use weapons as an example, uniform position, standoff positions. If you find a point of distance, they hit their target. Now we have unrestricted ability to bomb them quickly overhead. So we can use our head stop by what I call iron bombs, stun bombs. That's what the targets that we want to use. So they've not been able to challenge it all the air. So generally you hear air superiority, we need to have that. But rarely do you hear the term air supremacy. That means you cannot be defeated in the air. There's nobody that can attack you or hit you in the air. There's probably a million other places out there, but they do the attacks with no weasels or
It was my birthday. I think it was the last shoot of the season. I'd chosen Sicily because we already screwed up the Sicily show in a previous series. But I thought, you know, it's beautiful, people are nice, the food's great. It's a good way to, you know, do a chill, easy-going show. The minute that octopus, that dead octopus started hitting the water around me, my sense of rage and self-disgust and just, I'm not going to say I had a mental or nervous breakdown, but I came close. And the implication, explicit or not, from some of the people I was working with on that episode in particular, that I should play along with this horrendous manipulation of reality, that I should, you know, maybe put the dead octopus and whack it around. He's still peppy, he's still alive. What a triumphant day at sea. In fact, I wanted to murder everybody involved, and then hang myself in the shower. Really dark, very dark.